is your game going to feel lesser without the Street Pass features for people who live in rural areas who are not going to get any Street Pass features at all?
Well, I don't think, I mean, you're going to be missing out on Street Pass, obviously, but that's what Street Pass groups are for, right? But I think you still get a very full experience even without Street Pass. We have internet play, you play with people from other countries, voice over IP to talk to people. I think you're going to get a really great experience with the community, even if you're not necessarily right next to the community.
Are you still going to have the weapon feature? Is it going to be like the online weapon feature, or is that going to open up later on, or is that going to be primarily focused around Street Pass?
We don't have, the Traders Network will be inaccessible if you don't have Street Pass capabilities, but we do have other features where you can get weapons, like we're going to have daily challenges that go via Spot Pass that you're going to get pretty much once per day for an entire year. So you can get special rewards through that you wouldn't be able to get through Street Pass. So I don't think you're going to feel like you're completely missing out, but I would definitely encourage you to try and get to a Street Pass if you can.
Just a question. Thank you.
Hi. It's not exactly the same service, but Sony's Nier is obviously inspired by Street Pass. Yeah, boo for Sony. But is there anything from that service that you've seen that you like or think that might improve somehow on Street Pass, something that Street Pass might want to try in the future with either a future system or a future update?
Real quick, one thing I just want to quickly spell that we don't hate Sony products. It's just sometimes the marketing is really bizarre. But with Nier, the one thing I really do like about Nier that I've seen is the idea when you log into your router when it hits and you see all the people that are locally around your area and you can click on them, see their profile, and add them back. I've heard rumors that maybe you might have something like that, but I would love to see with like a future iteration of 3DS that basically extend the wireless range, so not only can you Street Pass but see like, oh, this person's like X miles away and they play this game. Would you like to trade friend codes? Like, I think that would be an amazing thing to add, like a new phone app or something like that.
Cool. One last thing. I'm from rural Missouri and I had 5 Street Passes before coming to PAX, and I think I'm up to about 300 now. So thank you.
It's more directional. Yeah. There is some tap.
Lightning and not lightning. Bye, Jeff.
I love this song. That's in Psalm 8. I like 9. 9 was solid.
9 is the one I haven't played.
I love 9.
It's kind of a problem. Everyone I've ever talked to that names 9 as one of their favorites, and it's like, no, that's the one I didn't get to.
Okay, well, we'll worry about that, later. Because I don't actually have, there we go. Because I don't, have my cartridge. Brittany will bring in whatever. We'll figure it out. Ah.